Greetings, my dear truth seekers. As you all already know, 5th generation fighter F-35 of the British Air Force recently crashed over the Mediterranean. Officially, the British side announced that the F-35 fighter of the British Air Force, taking off from the aircraft carrier Queen Elizabeth, crashed during a regular flight. The pilot of the aircraft managed to eject safely. However, many experts claim that the British F-35 crashed while trying to intercept the Russian Su-30. An attempt by a British pilot of F-35 to catch up with the Russian Su-30 ended with a crash of a 5th generation fighter jet between the coast of Cyprus and Egypt. Such conclusions were made by experts after the head of the British Ministry of Defense unexpectedly announced the attempts of British fighters to interfere with the execution of training attacks by Russian fighter jets on an aircraft carrier strike group of the British Navy, led by the aircraft carrier Queen Elizabeth. According to experts, the British F-35 most likely was trying to catch up with the Russian combat aircraft, which took off from the Hmeimim air base to control the situation in the region or possibly practice a strike on the British aircraft carrier strike group. However, during the flight, probably due to a mistake made by the aircraft carrier's crew or fighter pilot, a technical malfunction arose and the plane crashed in the Mediterranean Sea, south of Cyprus. The British pilot tried to intercept the Russian Sukhoi Su-30, but for some reason the aircraft suddenly lost control and crashed into the sea. Defense Minister Wallace himself indirectly confirms this data, stating that there were a total of 30 attempts to intercept Russian aircraft when NATO ships returned from the Pacific Ocean to Europe through the Mediterranean Sea. Obviously, it's an embarrassment to London. The lack of official comments on this matter from London is primarily attributable to the fact that if the information becomes public, then the futility of the British F-35 fighters could cause unrest in the society, since this means that the new British fighter jets are unsuitable for fighting. It should be noted that the Russian side doesn't comment on Ben Wallace's statement about provocative flights of the Russian fighter jets. My friends, personally, I believe that the Russian pilots used the Hibini electronic warfare system against the British F-35, which is installed on the hull of the planes of the Su family. At the moment, the Russian military is testing new and modernized electronic warfare system in Syria. Obviously, the British F-35 didn't expect that its attempt to intercept the Su-30 would end up so badly for it.